Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. Hi. Hello everyone. Or should I say blah, 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 hello. Hello, hello, and good night. Welcome, welcome, if you will. For tonight, I am a Spooky Wookie Coconut and I am going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade. Swansong! Yes! I'm trying out a new game. It just came out today. I'm pretty excited. Sour cream summon circle complete. Yes. Avoker, when you mentioned that earlier, I was dead serious. I was like, yeah, if I could get a starting screen and have an animation with a pentagram being drawn with sour cream and a ritual being done to summon this ghosty being me, I would love that. I'd love that. And eventually I would. I have like this list of things that I'd like to either do myself or one day commission. And yeah, starting screen, ooh, that'd be good. And that's a really fun idea. I like it. I like it a lot. I also saw your picture earlier of the nachos. Give me your nachos. Give me the nachos. Give me the nachos. Give me the nachos, please. Hello, Zekriox. Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you've had a great week so far. I've had a pretty good week. It's cold. It's been cold. But aside from that, it's been pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. A lot of good things. What was it? On Tuesday, I actually participated in a paint party. For those who don't know, because I guess a lot of people don't know what a paint party is, which is fair. You say paint party, you're like, what? You're painting a room? You're throwing paint at people? A paintball fight? What's going on? But no, you go as a group to like a studio, like a place that does this sort of thing. You just go there and you all try to paint the same picture. Like, that's the whole idea. So I was there with a group of people and we all drew this like kind of like nighttime scene with like space or the northern lights or what have you, stars, and some trees in the foreground. I posted the picture on Twitter. You should check it out. I was really happy with the results that I did get from my painting. I also had just a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I had a blast. Unfortunately, the people that were with me, I'm pretty sure some of them had fun as well, but it seemed like a majority of them were just stressed out. It stressed them out because they were like, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to make a mistake. And maybe it's because I have a bit of experience with art, and I know that most mistakes you can fix. Or especially with painting, most mistakes, just roll with it. It's not really a mistake. It's not really a big deal. So, well, what can you do? I think all the paintings when it came out, it was really cool to see like everyone's different sort of idea of what they wanted theirs to look at like in the end. I liked it. I liked it. It was a great time. It was a great time. You're good? You just initiated your PC build? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's so good. Your budget waifu is a bit, but you can manage it. That's what counts. That's what counts. As long as, you know, it's a saying that I hear a lot regarding gambling here in Canada, but I think it applies to like pretty much anything in life. And it's just like, know your limit, stay within it, you know? And if you plan and everything's okay, then it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Channel some Bob Ross mistakes. Yes, very that. Ah, hello, Idol. Hello, welcome. I see you have the shiny new artist badge that Twitch just rolled out. Look at that. Look at that. You have been... The artist badge has been bestowed upon you for the lovely lurk emote that you did for me. Isn't it shiny? Isn't it grand? It's so good. Welcome. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I'm so glad that they rolled those out. But I kind of agree with everyone on Twitter who's been commenting on it, where it's like, yeah, 5 badges ain't enough. It ain't enough. Give us more. I think I'm currently at 2. Currently at 2. I could give out a few more, but I wasn't sure, you know? It's one of those things where like I use assets by Spooky, another VTuber named Spooky, who does a whole bunch of stinger emotes and really great stuff. But part of me is like, he's never gonna come to my channel. He's never gonna come say hello to see if he has an artist badge. Maybe I should, just in case he stops by. And then, you know, I don't want him to be offended. Don't want to offend him. Yes, yes, with the VWV. Yes, yes, yes. So great. But yes, I have some announcements before we get into the game tonight. The first announcement is I am working on emotes again. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Twitch has witnessed me. They decided that I've been streaming long enough that I have instant emote uploadability, and I'm very excited about having that power. I'm not going to abuse it, of course, but it's exciting to know that I can upload emotes and I don't have to wait a week. They're just going to go. And because of that, I have follower emotes now, so I'm working on getting all of those drawn up so that there'll be more emotes for you all to play with. So I'm very excited about that. I have a lot of ideas. I'm very, very excited. I wish I had hands. I wish I could lift up my hands to kind of puppet what I'm going to do. So one, I can't really, I don't even know how to describe it, but you know, like when you bring your hands together, right? And your pointer fingers are stretched out and they're touching, and then you put them against your face and you're just like, If you can imagine that, that's one of the emotes. And the other one is a head spinning emote. My head's gonna spin. It's not an animated one, unfortunately. Maybe I'll make an animated one later on, but for now, it'll be a static one. And I finished initial sketches, and I like how the sketches are coming out, so I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which name is funnier, budget waifu or wallet waifu? Oh no. Well, I mean, okay, the question that I have in return, Zekriox, is how does the waifu feel about that? I think she should be the one to choose. I mean, okay, she should be able to choose her name, but yeah, between the two, I like the sound of wallet waifu because it's got the WW, you know? Yeah, I have to agree with Idol. Yes, the anime scheming face. SoundCloud Raptor has it. Alliteration. Alliteration is fun. Very that. Very that. And yes, okay. And that'll bring me to my second announcement. If you've been following me on Twitter or on Discord, which, join, follow me, what the hell? I am going to do a collab tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. EST, depending on your time zone. Let me bring this up. Oh, block the chat for a little bit, but yes, I'm in a collab. I'm going to be playing Monster Prom on Spyco live stream tomorrow. Yes, yes, and I'm very excited. I've never played Monster Prom. I've never played it. I'm curious to know how it'll go. I really am, because I don't know. I have no idea how it's gonna go. But I'm playing Blue, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Because not only am I playing Blue, I'm gonna be voicing some of the characters in the game. And I've been practicing some voices. I've been practicing, and I'm so heckin' excited. So yes, it is on Spyco Live's Twitch tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Be there. I will also post it on Twitter and Discord as well. So yeah. In addition to Spyco, you see it's going to be Asabora, and it's going to be Niftako too. So it's a great cast. A bunch of really nice people. So yes. Yes, be there. Or, you know, don't be there. Well, please be there. Even for a little bit. I think there's a hockey game going on tomorrow too, so that might be conflicting for some people who I know are hockey fans. Yep. But this is gonna be better. This is gonna be better than any battle. Battle. I'm talking about this battle. I'm talking about this battle of the colors, the characters. Yeah. They'll be there. Oh, be scared. Did I see the final score last night? I sure as heck did. It was chaos. It was chaos. Oh, you're gonna be out of town. There's If it was my stream, there would be a VOD. I'll have to ask Spyco. I'm not sure if Spyco keeps their VODs. I think Spyco keeps them on the Twitch, but I'm not sure if Spyco stores them elsewhere. I'll have to ask. And if I'll find out that information and I'll post it on the Discord. Cause yeah, I'm not even sure who I'm gonna romance, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna see where the mood takes me and just have fun. Yeah. So, actually, well, I'm just like, oh, do I want to be a little shit? Do I want to be a little shit? And give like a tease of one of the voices that I'm thinking about doing. Would you like a taste of a voice? I won't say which character I'm gonna do. I could just do a voice. Just one. Just one before we start. It'll be good. It'll be good practice, you know, performing in front of an audience. Okay. All right. So, this is one of the voices that I'm thinking about doing for the collab tomorrow. I'm not sure if any of you in the audience know the characters and could, you know, place a guess as to which character I might be portraying with this particular voice, but I am very, very excited. So, thank you for the head pats as well. Oh dang, as much as you like to sit back and watch, you're meeting with a... Oh! Don't worry, don't worry. Thank you for the lurk, B-Gamer. I completely understand. Anyway. Anywho. That's it as far as announcements go. That's it as far as a taste of the voice goes. Ha ha ha. I'm very excited. I'm really excited for it. But yes, tonight, it is about the vampire game that we're gonna play tonight. Because one of the reasons why I'm so excited to play this game is I tweeted about it, gosh, like 2 months ago, that I want to do a role play with people and have a stream show where we're all role playing together. Like I have this grand idea in my head and I'm gonna try my best to make it a reality. And one of the things I got stuck on is where am I going to have this story take place? Because one of the things with Vampire that can be a little overwhelming is you could pick any place you think of, any real city, but in the world of Darkness, there's a history to pretty much every place. So no matter where you pick, it comes with a lot of potential homework, a lot of research. You gotta know, like, what's the city's history? Who's currently running that city? Are there established characters that you need to know? Like that kind of thing. And it could quickly get overwhelming, which is kind of where a trap I fell into for a little while. But a friend of mine, Ulla, in fact, she suggested Boston and also mentioned that this game was coming out. I was aware of this game. I just wasn't aware that it was coming out this soon. So I'm leaning very heavily on picking Boston as the backdrop to the future tabletop RPG that I'm going to be planning. And I figured this would be a great way to like kind of jump back into the world of Darkness and see how this story is told. See how this game plays out. Because before this, I was playing on a play-by-post server. It is set in Seattle. Seattle Bay Night, which is a wonderful, wonderful Discord play-by-post vampire server. But with play-by-post, it's just a different bag, different thing to get used to, very different from tabletop RPG, different things to consider, way bigger cast of vampires. So that changes a lot of things when the population is that huge. For sure, for sure. So I thought it'd be really cool to dip my toe in this game, see how it plays, see how the story goes, and then after that's done, kind of use it as inspiration, in addition to the book that it comes with it, which is also great, to make a story of my own and hopefully get the ball a-rolling for a tabletop role play. So I'm very, very excited. It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna play the game. If you're not familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, if you have any questions, feel free, just drop questions. Ask as many questions as you want, and I will do my best, my ding-dang best, to answer them. Yes. Spooky, do you have bite marks on your model's shoulder? Holy shit. Holy shit. You are the first person to ask that. Look at that. Look at that. It kind of does look like it, doesn't it? But no. They're just beauty marks. They're little moles. Little freckles. It's not a bite mark. But yeah, Avoca, good eye. You're the first to notice. I've been bitten. Maybe in a past life, maybe in a past life. But yeah, so that's it, that's all. So let's get this ball rolling, shall we? I am not a vampire ghost. I am not a vampire ghost. That's it. But you could be. A ghost. Oh my. Oh my. Now I'm trying to imagine if such a thing could ever exist in the world of darkness. I don't think so. But could you imagine? That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe a ghost that was formerly a vampire. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, I mean, this is kind of a scary game. Scary enough for me. So you know what that means. Boop. We got mood lighting. We need the mood lighting. A ghost with the unfinished business of drinking blood. Doubly undead. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. When I become the storyteller for this this chronicle that I eventually do, that's gonna be me. I am the ghost. I want to suck your blood and maybe possess your power washer. Ooh. I don't know why power washer, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Okay, so I'll get into this now. I did some tests for the sound, but it was really hard to pin down. So if at any moment you're like, it's too loud, it's too quiet, please let me know and I will alter it. I did my best. And I want to say that I got it, but you know, I don't know. We'll find out. Anywho, the date is September 4th, 2019. The Boston court is in turmoil. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Leisha, and Caleb are summoned by the prince. I played it earlier. I spoiled myself. Oh no. Vampires walk among us. Unknowing we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers. Caramel Court, oh no, known as the Hartford Chantry. Listen, I'm so good at reading. Caramel Court, that sounds delicious. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. the trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
That's an introduction. Oh man, can you imagine if after the female said they're coming, it was dicks? Oh no.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
I like her shoes. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
The rendering is a little concerning. Midnight snack. A pager? In 2019?
What's going on?
She was the one on the magazine.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
The prince's quarters, 11 p.m. Okay, it wasn't a midnight snack. 11 p.m. snack.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party. You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it. It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it. This has gotta be bad, MM.
Dialogue. Skills. In a dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill level is compared with that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if its rating is 0. So if you don't have anything in the skill, psh, you're shit out of luck. Willpower is currently at full, so that's great. Using a skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is a little different from the tabletop RPG already. And I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I could see myself talking about that for a while. So I'll just, yeah, it's not the same. But hey, video game. So, oh, okay, so this just shows that, I guess, I have 0 points in persuasion? I do have a point in psychology, however. Why can't, I can't use it. I just can't use it. Also, MM's hair is clipping through her neck. That's a little strange. So, I guess I will say she has nothing to hide, because it's my only option.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem,
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you.
Faces are
You know
looking
she's
a little
always
stiff.
looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2.
Ooh, the mouth.
Clean house.
Whoa, the mouth. Whoa, the hair. Oh no. Okay. All right, so I can ask questions now. What's a code red?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Lips aren't syncing. Yeah, this is great. 10 out of 10. All right, we clean house.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
All right, well, we'll change the subject now. Here's a fun question. Do I lip sync better than these characters? Because if so, woof.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding, as far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darling. You're here at last.
Hi, Asabora.
The fear that something horrible had happened to you.
Yeah, these need to move their
Terrifying.
dead bones. I mean, their face bones.
Theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey,
It's true. They are
someone's
vampires.
triggered a code red. If anything
How's it going,
has happened over
Asabora?
there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
I will say before I read the dialogue here, I am such a sucker for a good finger wave hairdo. It's so good. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Mwah, chef's kiss. It's doing good. Am I excited tomorrow? I sure as heck am. I'm really excited for tomorrow. What about you? Are you hype? Is the hype real? I announced it earlier during my intro. I even gave everyone a little taste about one of the voices I've been working on, which is really just, I mean, I'm really excited about it. I think it's good. I don't think anyone commented on it, but that's fine, you know? I have to like it first and foremost. That's what matters. Yeah. That's excellent. All right. Which, by the way, everyone, and I also have Spooky Wiki Planchette, my bot, will also talk about it. But yes, the collab tomorrow on Spyco live stream. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be heckin' good. All right. Dialogue. Ooh, disciplines. These are a vampire's abilities, their powers, unique to their clan. So, vampires have supernatural abilities usually inherited from their clan. Disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues. As with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. And this is different too than the roleplay. I could explain the difference pretty easily here. Like in the tabletop version, it's not necessarily the higher one wins. It's more, your numbers denote the pool, your pool of dice that you use in the roll. And whoever rolls the highest wins. I imagine it's just who's highest, just, you know, to make it simpler. Because, yeah, vampire dice rolling can get complicated and messy. Such as messy criticals. Those are always a lot of fun. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Our hunger is currently 5, and using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded, the limits of a vampire's use of their powers. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking and feeding on the closest mortal. Okay, yeah. The last sentence is absolutely correct. And again, yeah, hunger is just different in the tabletop version. It depends on the discipline you're using. Certain disciplines, they won't increase your hunger at all. You could use them at will, depending on certain things, but certain disciplines will require you to make a hunger check. So yeah, it won't always increase your hunger. There's just a chance that it could increase your hunger. It's all based on the roll of dice. As opposed to this, it looks like using is just going to make you hungrier. So, okay then. They talk so much they get hungry. Just you wait, you'll see. So, I guess in this one I can use presence to flatter April. Or if I had, oh, I see. Persuasion is just a skill. So I have nothing. MM doesn't have persuasion. She can't persuade for shit. But she can use her discipline, her supernatural ability, her allure to flatter April. Butter her up. So let's try. Although it does also say that the chance of success is 0%. I wonder how this will go. Huh, failure, huh? Damn.
You know, back in the day,
Damn.
nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
MM. My dear MM. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Oh, she was mad. Right now. Right now. Okay. Prince wants to see me. I gotta go see the prince.
It's gonna be a long night.
I like the dress.
Miss Lewis.
Oh,
Welcome.
oh. Yes, bow to me. I think that's also part of the reason why I really like playing Vampire the Masquerade, because it's fun. The fashion is fun. I love fashion. It's fun. It's good. We're meeting all of the characters. A suit with shorts? That's a choice. That is I would say, maybe a fashion faux pas.
MM Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Oh, it's giving me a choice. Okay. Okay. Oh, and this is another thing I thought would be fun with this game too, because it's like a role play, right? And you get to make decisions. So I thought, like, depending on, like, if you guys want, I could, oh my gosh. You click outside the game, the music stops. But I can make a poll, and we could just, and you can, like, choose for me which option you want me to take. I think it'd be like a fun element of chaos. So why not? Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. So go ahead, cast your vote It looks like she's talking too much is going to take it. So that is the one I'm going to pick. For better or for worse. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Don't talk too much. And never talk about yourself. You don't trust anyone, do you?
Not anyone here. And you'd be wise to do the same. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
Whoa.
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Renegade run, let's go.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
All right, so we got some choices here. He could say he's a real shark, or he can say he's one of the members of the Primogen, which is really interesting because it seems like this game pronounces it Primogen, which I have never heard anyone say before this game. And the last option, I don't want to talk to her about it. All right, it looks like option 2 takes it, so let's go.
Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them.
Does
Never
he
forget
have bleeding
that the
gums?
court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon.
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
Oh, you're in trouble. I don't know why, but you're in trouble. Oh. Hi, Hilda.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Dialogue. Focus. Focus allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more willpower cost increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Discipline or knowledge cannot be focused. Okay, so focus. 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 I thought I got the button for this last time. I guess I did it. I'm playing on controller. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I figured it out. Yes! Nailed it. A dialogue. A tie. If the skill or discipline levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. Okay, so it's rhetoric that MM can use, or intimidation if she had any points in intimidation. I can't even use that. I can't even tell her to mind her own business. I have no points in it. So, all right. So, rhetoric then. Does she know anything about the code red? Ah! What the fuck? That was so loud. That was so... Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Also, fuck you. Okay. I guess I did tempt you. I did tempt you, Zacharias. All right. Okay. We have 30% chance of succeeding. Let's go. Oh, the opponent also used focus. Well, shit. Well, shit. Opponent behavior. Focus. Your opponents can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus can only allows them to increase their skill by 1 level. Player behavior. The risk of opponent focus is represented by a percentage. The more aggressive you are, skill focus, use of disciplines, the more the risk of opponent focus increases.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him?
A dick
He's the
scare
human
compilation.
who manages
Oh no.
our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Okay, so I kept seeing things on the left side that said that there's the Codex. The Codex lists and explains many concepts from Swansong and the World of Darkness. The main characters you will meet are also listed on the Boston screen. What better time is there than now to maybe learn a little bit more about our main characters, or at least MM for now. Traits. Traits are positive or negative effects that influence the abilities of the character in question. Traits are only revealed once they've been earned as the result of an action, a character's choice, or consequence. The hunger level, whether low or high, offers temporary traits that affect the character's abilities. And suspicion. As it rises, the suspicion rating creates more negative traits that increases the difficulty faced by the characters. Okay. Oh, put in her place. MM has encountered others more powerful than her for now. Something to strengthen her mind for future challenges. Effects. -10 to the next experience cost for mental attribute. Oh. I had no choice. That sucks. That sucks. Hungry. The beast is near. Oh yeah, she's at full hunger. That's bad. Unreliable agent. Your actions draw too much attention to yourself and others. Or are you just inept? You won't impress any of your peers with a reputation like this. As for keeping a low profile with mortals, I kind of cut that off a little bit, but yeah. Alright. Alright, so let's read more about MM. MM. She was embraced as a Toreador in 1929. She is Generation 12, and her sire is Hilda, the woman that we just spoke with. Hilda McAndrews is her sire. Men of Bronze. Born in Harlem in 1901, MM grew up in a family of poor African-American performers. Her father, Mason, was a musician by night and widow washer by day. Window washer, not widow washer. Her mother, Clara, sang when she was not taking care of her 4 children. When he was drafted in 1917, MM's father enlisted in the 15th Regiment of the New York National Guard, the Harlem Hellfighters, and participated in the liberation of France. He joined a jazz band in his unit that became a phenomenal success after the war ended. Pathé Studios had them record an album which would become the first jazz record to be played non-stop on French phonographs. Following this success, Mason decided to bring his family to Paris and to make a living playing his music in the jazz clubs that were beginning to sprout up throughout the capital. This sounds kind of kinky, a widow washer? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Spyco. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. That's so heckin' kind and sweet of you. Oh, you're fully at prom? Hello! Leah also says hi. Hello! Enjoy prom, you guys. Y'all. Everybody. I say guys, and I don't want to anymore. It's a tough habit to break. I'm trying. But hello. I hope you're having a blast. I hope you're having a really fun time. Okay. Paris. MM was 17 years old and was a dancer. She spent time with the elite who would come to listen to her father, and it took little time for her to get noticed. She discovered the Folies Bergers, yeah, I know French, Skeletons, and their international shows. She auditioned for it and passed with flying colors. From odd jobs backstage to subbing in for other performers, she proved herself and became a headline act at just 21 years old. Her burlesque stripping act took Paris by storm, making her extremely popular. MM began traveling through Europe, dancing to packed houses in the hottest cabarets. MM was young, beautiful, and radiant. Her life was the night, and the champagne and muddy flowed. She was determined and alluring, the embodiment of a free and independent woman in the early 20th century. She had a fiery temperament that soon attracted the attention of Europe's divas. To die in your arms. December 1923, MM performed 8 times at the Vienna Carl Theater. On the first night, she was introduced to Hilda McAndrews by the theater director outside her dressing room. MM was immediately captivated by this mysterious aristocrat who attended each of her performances. They spent the nights that followed in bars exchanging stories about their lives and their art, their passions and their struggles. Hilda was cultured, charismatic, and politically engaged in the suffragette movement and the women's artistic community. MM, to her surprise, fell under her spell and gave in to this irresistible attraction. A passionate relationship formed right away between the two women, who became inseparable. I love this. Hilda confided in MM and told her about her vampiric nature over the course of the next 3 years. For their love to endure, but also seduced by the promise of eternal youth, MM asked to be sired right away. It would take yet another 3 years, however, before Hilda managed to get the local prince to agree to it. The prince feared that the young woman's notoriety would be a danger to the masquerade. With the prince's blessing at last, Hilda threw a spectacular celebration in honor of her companion, whom she would embrace at the end of this memorable evening. So romantic. I love it. The sound of boots. Having lived in Vienna since their meeting at the Carl Theater, Hilda and MM left Austria in 1934 for Paris, then Bordeaux. Alas, France's surrender in 1940 forced the couple to reconsider their plans. With the help of her contacts in London, Hilda managed to negotiate a crossing to Boston, her hometown. Though hesitant at first, the city's Malkavian prince, Quentin King, finally granted them asylum. MM and Hilda were introduced to the court, where 50 years of intrigue would bring their passion to its inevitable end. Oh no! Better love story than Twilight? I mean, yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard. Queen of the Night. Following her breakup with Hilda, MM moved to the suburban Boston neighborhood far away from King, political schemes, and her sire. The area, however, with its infamous reputation due to the large population of thin bloods and anarch sympathizers, did not make for a wise investment. But MM refused to give up. She renovated a small theater and transformed it into a club that she named the Black Rattlers, in homage to her father's battalion. Then she returned to the stage and progressively regained her visibility and reputation. She met kindred from all walks of life, which the Bostonian youth began to frequent. The Black Rattlers grew more prominent and became one of the city's leading clubs, where anyone was welcome regardless of their clan, faction, or origin. In 10 years, MM had managed to create a zone of peace, where vampires from the Camarilla and Thin Bloods could sit together and listen to the finest jazz. It was there that she met Hazel Iverson. Charmed by the Ventreu's temperament and ideas, MM sympathized with Iverson, who claimed the throne of Boston in 2014. Although the departure of Quentin King and his hordes of minions delighted MM, she still obstinately refused to return to the court. The only thing that mattered to her were her clubs. She had 3 now. Clubs with a growing social and political power that Hazel had not forgotten. Ooh, okay. That's a lot. This is cool. This is freaking awesome. I like that it mentions that Hazel became prince in 2014. I think 2014 is a pretty significant year. I think that's the year that, what was it? A lot of the older generations that were around all started falling victim to a thing called the Beckoning, where they were all called to some point in the Middle East. I think it was a mystery why they're all being called, but yeah, they're just like, I feel it. I feel the pull. I gotta go. Bye. So all the older vampires kind of left things to the younger generations. Let's learn about her sire. The logistics of being an immortal vampire is kind of weird. People would be sus about how the owner doesn't age. Yeah, I mean, like, that's definitely a thing. If she's the bar owner for, like, I would say maybe like 60 years, it's like, it's the 60th anniversary, and everyone's like, wow, you look the same. Like, that's definitely going to be an issue. But, you know, I mean, to them, maybe it's like, that's a future vampire problem. And not only that, it depends on who brings it up, right? Like, who's suspicious? Because maybe they'll just wipe their minds. I can totally see vampires doing that. Okay. Hilda McAndrews. Toreador embraced 1788, 11th generation. And her sire is Marie Marguerite Caro du Rosemont. Yeah, there you go. I'm not the owner. I'm the daughter. Yeah, that kind of thing. I could totally see a club owner trying that once the time is right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So far what we learned from MM's backstory is that Hilda and MM were together. They dated for a long time. And then they broke up. It was great for a while, and then it ended. But now they're still seeing each other, because I guess Hilda is part of the Primogen. Paternal support. Hilda was born in Boston in 1754. Her father, Dr. Aaron McAndrews, was a professor of chemistry and medicine. Enlisted in the Navy as an officer, he was taken prisoner in England during the Revolutionary War and gradually fell in love with the country. After his release, he continued to voyage to the British Isles. He would, on certain occasions, bring along his daughter Hilda, the young painting prodigy, convinced her career would flourish there. Margarita? Gotcha. Marguerite, that's it. This was how Hilda came to take up an apprenticeship in France under the tutelage of Edelade Labille Guiard, a great painter of miniatures and pastels. Oh, I love pastel. I love it. Rebirth. There she met Marie Marguerite Caro du Rosemont, an apprentice like herself. The two young women fell in love almost immediately. Driven by the fearlessness of her youth, Marie Marguerite flouted her prince's authority and sired Hilda only 2 years after her own embrace. There we go. She lost her on life for not keeping the traditions and left Hilda on the brink of destruction. Marguerite's sire, Adelaide, aware of the young woman's talent, successfully interceded with the prince on behalf of Hilda and officially adopted McAndrews. She became Hilda's mentor by proxy. Oh, okay. So yeah, so in the Camarilla, if it is a no-no to embrace a new vampire without the prince's permission. If you don't have the permission and they find out, yeah, that's it for you. That's it, that's all. So looks like that's what happened to her original sire. Adelaide was a strong woman and a pioneer in her art. Having faced misogyny and slander, she was an activist for equality between men and women at the end of the American Revolution. She passed on her feminist convictions to her apprentice, who, forced to paint under a number of male synonyms in Europe, was chomping at the bit for the fame that her gender prevented her from attaining. Hilda nurtured a desire to take revenge on society, both mortal and vampire. She traveled across Europe to meet feminists who rose up during the 19th and 20th centuries. In particular, she marched alongside Emmeline Pankhurst's suffragettes. Never again. She met MM in 1923, and for the first time since Marie's destruction, Hilda finally felt that she was no longer alone. MM's enthusiasm rekindled that spark of passion within her, and it took little time for her to fall deeply in love with the young woman. Hilda waited 3 years, however, before revealing her vampiric nature to her. 6 years later, she finally embraced MM, sealing their fates together forever. Delusions. The couple lived in Vienna until they were driven by the shadow of Nazi Germany to the French border, where Hilda hoped to find refuge. Alas, the progress made by German troops forced her to reconsider her plan. In 1940, she resumed a contract with her sire, Adelaide, and begged the London court for help. Queen Anne summoned her. After tough negotiations, Hilda was granted permission to settle in Boston, and under the reign of Prince Quentin King III, the London court helped her leave for Cape Cod, which was held by a thriving Toreador community. However, if Hilda hoped to be able to reconnect with her art and continue her relationship as they had done in Europe, it was not to be. MM won over a new public in New England, and all the kindred were enraptured by her. Hilda lived in her shadow. As MM regained a taste for things after a difficult departure from France, Hilda became embittered and somber. The contrast between them increased, and they seemed to become a more mismatched couple by the day. Wouldn't it be night? Wouldn't it be night by night? Anyway, Hilda refused to live apart from MM despite their artistic incompatibilities. Nevertheless, she felt the looks from her clan began to change. She received embarrassed smiles and downturned faces as she passed them. Her relationship with MM finally came to an end in March 1990, amidst resentment and regret. Advisor McAndrews. After their separation, MM left the court to live on the fringes of kindred territory, while Hilda remained firmly embedded in Boston's high society. Coping with Quentin King's madness and brutal reign, McAndrews maneuvered to gain visibility and power. In 2014, as the Beckoning began to win over the city's oldest licks, Hilda established herself as one of Boston's last figures of power. Along with Beryl Underwood and Richard Dunham, she conspired to appoint Quentin King's successor and was made part of the Primogen Council. The cohabitation with Hazel Iverson proved to be more complicated than anticipated. At first convinced that she had found the ideal puppet to dangle over the city's throne, Hilda quickly realized that Iverson is not the young, easily manipulable woman she had hoped to influence. Quite the contrary. Okay then. Oh. Right, this is the guy that MM was arguing with. He's a Tremere, which is a blood sorcerer vampire. He was embraced in 1998. 9th generation. Holy shit, 9th generation. That is that's a scary, scary vampire. Sire is Marie de Richet and child Imani. The meeting. Dejan had a passion for the occult. He was working in a record shop when he became acquainted with Marie de Richet. This kindred had fled Hartford after being sentenced to a final death for receiving the embrace from a Tremere vampire without the approval of the city's prince. She joined Marcel, the Prince of New Orleans, and specialized in voodoo rituals. In 1998, she decided to sire Dejan because of the exceptional aptitude he showed for this art. To deepen his knowledge of thaumaturgy with the other chantries, he decided to go on a journey that was the same as the one Marie had taken when she was younger. Revenge! On his way to Salem, Dejan made a stop in Boston, and Hazel Iverson asked to speak with him. She sought new supporters to counterbalance the power of her Primogen. She earned Dejan's trust by revealing that she was aware of his origins, his bloodline, and their banishment from New England. She promised him her utmost discretion if, in exchange, he'd join the Boston Primogen and kept her informed of their every action. Dejan accepted on the condition that he be allowed to train with the Sisters of Salem as he initially planned. The warlock was very well received, in particular by Richard Dunham, who was conducting secret research on blood and was delighted by the insight a thaumaturge could provide. Dejan went to negotiate the agreement with the Hartford Chantry on behalf of Hazel, not only because she was his prince, but also to extract his revenge on those who had punished his sire. Oh, see, and this is also, I didn't mention it before, but this is also why I want to set my story in Boston. Because imagine this, right? Like, you're having fun in Boston, there's some stories in Boston, then suddenly you have to go to Salem, right? The fact that Salem is so close to Boston, I was like, I love it! I freaking love it. Sisters of Salem, I want to know more about them. Anyway. Oh yeah, we met April with her very unique dress. The first herald, April. She was embraced in 1999? Wait a minute. is older by her, almost by 100 years. What the? They're the same generation though. Interesting. Okay. The millennium? Oh no. Oh no. Bay Village and Ambition. Her April sire was Robert S. Ziegler. I don't think we've met him yet, so we'll keep our eyes open for Robert. April was born in 1970 in Boston Bay's Village neighborhood. She studied fashion in New York before leaving to train with prestigious fashion houses across Europe. Upon her return to Boston in 1998, she founded her own house of high fashion. The unique anti-conformist elegance of her creations soon drew the attention of the divas of Boston. They naturally invited April into their social circle, where she found herself intoxicated by their charm. April found an inexhaustible source of inspiration in the members of the Clan of the Rose. Clan of the Rose is Toreadors. It's just another way of saying Toreador. The Trap. One member of the clan was a well-known art collector whom April met and became enamored with. Their boundless passion pushed her to accept and embrace that she understood nothing about only after a few months. Holy shit. However, her lover and sire quickly lost interest in her after the pride of flaunting his conquest in the most fashionable spots in Boston. The first years of April's life were spent alone in solitude. She found refuge and support in one of MM's clubs, where she learned all about her new nature and the history of the kindred. There, she met souls who were worn out by their mad hopes and suffering. The Bond. It was in this club that she first met Hazel Iverson, and in a kindred whose embrace and abandonment by her sire reminded April of her own circumstances. April admired Hazel for the way she was able to turn the situation to her advantage. April offered Iverson her support and her services. In thanks for her loyalty, Hazel granted her the title of Herald when she took over the domain. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually kind of a common trope among Toreadors as well, because they get like, every clan has like their bane, their weakness, some more obvious than others. For example, Nosferatu, their bane is their ugliness. The physical appearance that they have. Toreadors, I believe, is their obsession. Like, they get obsessed over something or someone, and it sounds like that might have been the case here with April's sire. And usually, you know, once their obsession is over, they're over it. They're bored, and they want to find the next thing to obsess over. It's... Toreadors, they're vapid. They're fickle. Yes. Okay. Anywho. We haven't met Laisha, we haven't met Caleb, so I won't go into that. So yeah, once again...
Zara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them.
Mr. Leto? Oh!
Nobody's answering?
No.
Everything's
Thank
gonna
you.
be fine.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Calm down.
Oh, look at those hand gestures. I played a Nosferatu. I love Nosferatu a lot. They're up there as one of my favorite clans. But yeah, once again, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Abby.
Hey, MM.
What do you know about the Code Red?
Abby, do you know what's going on?
Is it Mountain
I'm
Dew?
sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
They look so dead in the face. Why? Why do they look so dead in the face? Is it because they're undead? Maybe. What's the super monster clan? Could you be a bit more specific? Like, what do you mean when you say super monster clan? Like, are you maybe the Simitsi? Are you talking about the Simitsi clan? The guy on the left looks like that vampire lord actor from the underworld, the brown suit dude. Wait a minute. You think this guy? Let's talk to him. Hi, what's up?
Shitty night, huh?
Shitty night, he says. That's all he has to say to me. Okay. I also can't run. This is as fast as I can go.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
What should MM say? Option 1 or 2. She could say, and I'm out of here as soon as I can, or it's because of the code red.
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You want to invest?
Don't tempt me.
Oh, I could use rhetoric. I have options now. So it looks like if I use rhetoric, I'm gonna have 0 chance to succeed. Just no chance to succeed. Whereas my clubs aren't profitable enough for him. Could I focus? I could focus. But he could also focus, so it's pointless, I think. So I'm just gonna say my clubs aren't profitable enough for him, just to keep it going.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right.
Emperor
I'm not interested in
Palpatine?
them.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm
know what
waiting for Caleb.
You know what I also noticed is the textures. They have a lot of textures, like pinstripes and stuff, which is fine, but the problem is at a distance it starts to do that like optical illusion thing, which just kind of looks bad. And I notice every character kind of has that going on. We're all gonna die. I'm sorry. Who thinks we're all gonna die? Yeah, but it's the weird textures for me where it's like, wow, it kind of makes everyone's clothes look
That's not possible.
really ugly. Okay, we're not going that way. Oh, right, we have to go to the prince. To the prince, but which way is that? Okay, that's the way we came in. That's an elevator. I guess maybe the elevator? I would assume.
We should all call the cops.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Despite the weird sort of bugs, I do like her hairstyle. Bloodlines is looking better. I mean, like, I think Bloodlines is like probably Uncanny Valley with the face, but they had expressions. They had that. So I kind of have to agree. What is going on? What is happening? Man, I left my pills suspended in a hallway again. Damn it. We are going on a trip. That is right. Damn. Laisha, unstable seer.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes.
Hello,
Remember?
dude.
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes.
What is this voice?
3 years was too long.
Oh, I'm a child. I am child. All right, we got another choice. You know what that means? There's gonna be another poll. Option 1 being I've missed her so much, or option 2, we won't be separated again. Perfect. Option 2 takes it. Let's go. We won't be separated again.
But now we'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
The kid knows obfuscation.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Oh, now we're Caleb. So many polls. Let's go. All right, so for this one, it looks like it's going to be MM doesn't realize how serious it is, or she should show the prince more respect. All right, looks like option 2 takes it.
I know that you knew her before, but she's the leader of Boston now. You owe her respect before everyone, and in every circumstance. She is your prince.
Are you lecturing me? First Siaka,
How dare.
now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Yeah. Kid vampires are usually a big hell no. Yes, very that. I don't think there's any rule in the Camarilla specifically against children. It's really like, especially in the tabletop, it's more like what the group is okay with. So the group's like, yeah, I don't want kids involved in this story. No kids. But I still imagine if people saw the kid, they'd be like, I have a few questions. So for this one, we have 2 more options again. The options are, he's got no business lecturing me, that son of a bitch, or Dejan asked for it. Yes, that's such a good idea. I'll do that from now on.
Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
All right. Type 1 for this time it's different, or type 2 for MM can believe whatever she wants. I don't care. There we go. This time it's different.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us.
I've never felt anything like it.
Please, explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
The prince shall see you all now. Follow me. Alright. Louis, rebellious star, the diva who lights up Boston's nights. But bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. knows this, but she doesn't care. Yeah, I mentioned that before. One eye is dilated. I said it reminds me very much of David Bowie, because David Bowie also has one eye that's just permanently dilated. Or did, rather. Rip a legend. Anyway, choose a profile. Investigator, jack of all trades, veteran, or free. Holy shit, I get to choose. Oh no. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Wait, did I choose? Oh shit, did I choose? I didn't mean to. It's fine. Character sheet. At the start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas: the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Attributes. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in a case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. Knowledge. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by using focus. Okay. Discipline menu. The discipline sheet contains the disciplines the character possesses. Discipline powers. Experience points invested in a discipline increase the level and can provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or in exploration. I don't have any available experience, so it just looks like it's showing me everything. I love disciplines. Oh man, I love disciplines so heckin' much. And it looks like Toreador have Auspex, Presence, and Celerity. Auspex is like the amplification of your senses, the 5 senses, that allows you to see possible futures and read your enemies. Presence, which is tied to your charisma, ability to influence the emotions of those around you. And Celerity. It's a discipline that allows you to traverse the environment at high speed and slows down your perception of time. Oh yes. Oh yes, it's great. It's good stuff. Okay, I just want to make sure. I like her tattoo.
Hazel.
Hey Fro, welcome. How you doing? It's Swansong, baby.
Come in.
Oh my god, why is his mouth open?
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Well, I understand,
like
Fro, but thank you for stopping by.
At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase
I appreciate it, Fro.
With the warlocks.
Thanks. I will.
Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
I figured since I'm going to set my story in Boston, this is going to be perfect. Ooh, okay. All right. I don't know if it's a choice. Maybe it is a choice. I don't know what the symbols are. Okay. All right. 1 or 2, everyone. 1 for why? Pourquoi? Why? Or it's not her fault for 2. All right. It's not her fault, which I meant. Yeah, journey. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. It's not her fault.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
All right, or why? I think we might as well say why. I think it's just a leftover from the first one, so let's do it.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Also, I think it's a bit strange that the prince is like, bring Journey to me, when it was the prince's herald, April, who took Journey aside in the first place. Because you'd think if the herald and all, the herald would be like, don't worry, the prince wants to see you, let's go. It's weird. It's weird. Why wouldn't the prince just be like, bring Journey to me? Why does... whatever. All right.
Yes, my prince.
Sus.
I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that.
Oh.
I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Okay, well, I don't have any points in education, so... I wonder if there's going to be like a new game plus where you can, you know, put the points into that, because it sucks. I can't even pick it, and I don't even have the experience to pick it. Anyway, I'll keep silent. It's the only option I have.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Oh, shit.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Option 1, I don't like the court. Or option 2, I need to think about it. 2? All right.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know.
Seemed receptive.
Hey, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
Bring me Journey.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
So it sounds like... Whoa, you see the texture of the guy? Like his sweater vest. What happened there? Some weird little things. Weird little things.
MM, I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
Wow.
I get it. I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Maybe... Okay, maybe it's this. Because there's another sort of thing that you could do in Vampire, which is the Blush of Life. And the idea of using the Blush of Life is to make yourself look more palatable, more alive, if you will. So maybe to reason away why everyone, especially this bartender, looks so dead in the face is because they're not using Blush of Life. So they don't use their face muscles. They don't have to. There's no humans to act human around, you know? So maybe that's it. That seems logical, doesn't it? Anyway. Safe zone. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah, keep your wits about you as I just casually come up and listen to you all talk. It's fine. Yeah, you guys are on it. You're on it. Oh, I found a safe spot. The hunt. Prey. Prey will naturally be revealed to you as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to. Go after isolated prey. If it is surrounded by potential witnesses, sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion. Says the ghost who looks more lively than the entire cast of this game so far. Look, I'm a ghost. I just look that way. I don't have blush. I never blush. So, I mean, that's a potential thing.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I can't go to that party. I could peek though. I could see what they're doing. She's just standing there. She's just standing there. Someone's crying though. She's just standing there. She's not feeding. I see you! You don't think I see you? I see you! What are you doing in there? You're just standing around like an idiot! Or whatever. I'll let you get to your business. That's fine. 50 Shades of Red. Bury that.
Maybe the Anarchs. We're the Harford Warlocks.
Hi, how are you?
No.
I'll stay here.
They wouldn't dare.
You'll stay there? Psh, psh, psh. Fine. Psh. Hi, how are you? Why are you... That's a weird... Okay, whatever. I won't judge. Yo.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Come with me. There.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, go nap. The kiss. Vampires use their powers of charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Yeah, I don't want to kill prey. I don't want to kill anybody. No. Suspicion. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the masquerade. Okay. Ooh, okay. That was scary. He doesn't sound good. Are you okay, dude? Are you okay, dude? Is he okay? Resonance. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have a resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. This is a thing from the roleplay that I like. It's definitely with 5e or 5v5 more accurately, and I love it. Second bite. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion. Are you okay? Alright, he's moving. I think Y is to feed on him again, and yeah, no. Let him rest. Let him sleep. It's fine.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Hey, have you seen Journey?
Can I help you?
Have you seen Jay?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice.
Thanks for the advice. Where's April? Oh, you should ask Journey. Thanks for the advice. Where can I find Journey? Oh, well, you should ask April. I feel like it would be that circle. What's your job here? What do you do?
Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised.
What? Later. Bye. Done with
I've got
clients.
stuff to
Good
do.
job.
See you later.
Oh, thanks, B-Gamer. That's very nice of you to say. Can I learn more about Abigail? Ooh, what the frick is her deal? Oh, traits. Talents increase your abilities. Each talent is tied to a specific action. Repeating these actions will progressively unlock the tiers of a talent. Cool. Oh, my hunger is lower. That's great. Where is Abigail? She's not... I can't learn more about her. Okay, cool. Fine. Whatever. I can learn more about Journey, though. Journey Atkins. A Toreador. Embraced in 1938. 12th generation. Sire Zitkala Sa. The Sundance. Journey was born in Boston in 1904. She was from a long line of musicians and took the stage with her parents at a young age. She joined the violin section at the New England Conservatory of Music. Journey showed great talent and could play at any style. After completing her studies and graduating with honors, she opted for a career teaching at the conservatory that trained her. There, she became the president of the Alumni Association, with the important role of granting awards and scholarships and organizing events. It was at one of these gatherings that she would meet Zitkala Sa, an honorary alumni whose career fascinated her. The interest revealed itself to be mutual, and a strange friendship formed between the two women. Convinced of Atkins' talent, Zitkala Sa invited Journey to create her own interpretation of her Sundance opera. They collaborated on the project for 4 years until Zitkala Sa's death in 1938, and a particularly painful loss for her friend. Journey was devastated, with nothing left to live for. Daughter of the Night. Zitkala Sa had been dead for several months when one night Journey thought she dreamed that she had seen Zitkala Sa at her side. In this feverish hallucination, her mentor asked her to finish her project and perform it on stage to bring hope to her family again. Journey accepted, and before going their separate ways, her late friend took her into her arms. Atkins felt faint. She had just been embraced. Though her first encounter with the beast was terrifying, her fears and anxieties were washed away by her joy of being reunited with Zitkala. Journey embraced the night the way she embraced her music, with passion. A Toreador through and through, her talent for throwing parties brought some light back to Boston, back to a Boston that had been so gloomy during the reign of Quentin King. Her soirees were praised for their unparalleled creativity. Her guests also came for the thrill they provided, as Journey would sway from total discretion to absolute risk regarding the masquerade. Journey met MM at the court of Prince Quentin King. Enchanted by the talented dancer's sunny personality, Journey grew very close with the Rose. She did so under the critical and excessively jealous eye of Hilda, whose possessiveness was a great source of amusement to Journey. Bound to MM heart and soul, she supported her every endeavor, from her separation with her sire to the creation of her clubs. Melancholy. Whereas Quentin King's Malkavians knew how to appreciate her daredevilish side, this was no longer the case after Hazel Iverson and the Blue Bloods came to power. Faced with the austerity with which they responded to the fall of London, Journey never ceased to look for new ways to bring a little playfulness and frivolity back into the on life. So she's a party girl. I love Journey. Someday love will find you. Oh wait, that's a band. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, Journey seems pretty cool, but also it seems like since Hazel took power, she's never really liked Journey.
I know that perfume. Jay. That's Jay's scarf.
That's Journey's scarf.
Shit.
Uh-oh, she shitted and farted. Okay, it's time to leave this place. But first, let's Auspex. Auspex heightens senses. Auspex enhances your 5 senses. This condition reveals new interactions, detecting sense, listening to conversations from a distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experiencing premonitions. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers. Cool.
You want to...
If it smell your farts, no. Absolutely not. There we go. Okay. Let's follow the scent.
Where did you go, Jay?
I guess I can't go that way. Alright, we're following Jay's scent. This is cool. I really like the idea of like, oh, I know that perfume, and then increasing your senses to follow it. I love that.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Child and potential new child.
I'd see you again so soon.
Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I could. Okay, so I could use persuasion. Although, again, I'm at a disadvantage. Currently, my success would be 0. He could focus. I could focus. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna drop it.
You rotten son of a bitch.
I don't like gambling.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Bye. Internal memo. Dear all, please don't forget that if you have any issues with the archives, you need to contact Lazarus, not me. Thank you. April. Hello, Fang.
Hey, Fang.
Someone's
Good
fart.
evening,
It's
Miss
too
Lewis.
high. It's too high.
Call me a ma'am.
It's like armpit stink. It's BO.
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
It's garlic breath. Oh no.
Keltum and Lazarus.
Ooh, I can use
Gossip.
Auspex to listen in on them. I mean, that was the person on the left was who I saw go into that room. So, let's hear it. What do you gotta say?
Everything's gonna be fine. Calm down.
Oh, I turned off Auspex. I'm a fool. Okay, listen carefully.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for
They
a
can't
sucker,
hurt me.
pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi. And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Abigail was that girl who was like, I'm just loyal. I think something's sus about, something is sus about Abigail. Oh, look, it's Abigail's office. What's your deal, Abigail? Analyze paper. I can't read the note. I don't have an education. Oh no. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, you know what? I can't read the note, but guess what, guys? Guess what, everyone? I got a game zoom. Look at that. I think it says, I need your help. Meet me at something. Pencils in as... Damn, I think that's what it says. I don't need an education. I know what it's... Oh man, I wish I could put a point in that. Can I? Can I please put a point in that? It says the cost is 15 and it's red, which makes me think I don't have the necessary stuff. I want experience. Give me experience. Give experience. Ooh, 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 ooh. A cassette tape. Technology, 3 out of 3. Oh shit, that's gonna take a lot of... That's gonna take a lot of willpower. It takes 6 willpower. But I can consult the pager. It's a pager, it's not a cassette tape. You just woke up from a nap? Oh, I hope it was a good nap. Okay, so that's something I could do. I can consult a pager. Just, woof, it takes a lot of willpower.
Hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh.
These books are gorgeous.
I'm sorry.
Lazarus must have paid a fortune for them.
Oh, fuck, I thought Lazarus was there. I was like, oh, shit, he's gonna see me. He's gonna see me rifling through his shit. That's mine. I have to leave now. Quick. Be quick. This is Journey's room. Oh! He has a makeup palette. I took a business card. What is that? I have a consumable. Inventory. Consumables. Consumables are single-use items that provide bonuses. Most of the time, consumables are used to replenish willpower or eliminate hunger. Each type... Oh, and there's gears. Each type of gear has advantages and disadvantages when it's equipped. The effects of the gear apply as long as it's equipped. Gear may not be equipped or unequipped during dialogue or documents. Once they've been collected, consultable items, phones, documents, etc. can also be consulted from inside your inventory. Cool. So I stole Lazarus's magnetic keycard. I just stole that shit. Oh, this replenishes willpower? Okay, well now that I have something that replenishes willpower, I kind of want to look at that pager and see what it has to say. Oh no! Okay, so I could look at Abigail's pager, or I could recover Journey's search history. Both take a big chunk of willpower, so I think I can do only one or the other. So let's put it up to a decision. Wait a minute.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Checklist, evening of 0904. Venue reservation, venue setup, invitations, limo reservation, red salon vessels, servant security. 2 more needed. Food for vessels and servants. Check with Abby. Check the level of secrecy. Jara. Okay. Naji, what are you doing back there, you silly girl?
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Okay, there's nothing else. I thought maybe there was. Ooh. Guest list. Boston Court. Iverson, Coates, Underwood, Drury, McAndrews, Dunham, Siaka. That's a long list. That's a lot of people. Okay, so everybody, if you want me to check Abigail's pager, option 1, type 1 in the chat. If you want me to check Journey's search history on her computer, option 2. What would you like me to do? Option 1 or option 2? I can do it because I have technology. Oh, here we go. 2 is pretty strong. All right, let's see. Wait, there's something here. Look at picture.
Is it Kala Saw?
Ah.
Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch.
Whoa! All right, here we go.
Jay was looking for a file that Jara took from the archives. Interesting.
Ooh, emails. Received messages. From Jara to me. Subject, maintaining order. I asked our retainers to arrive before sunset for more discretion. From Jara to me. Subject, forward, need confirmation. I'm still waiting for that paper. What paper?
Her last message to Abigail.
I need you to track down the file on the 1998 solstice party. Page 3 should be of interest to you. That's why she's in the archives.
The file.
Ah!
Where did I put it? That could be of interest to me.
Find the solstice 1998 file. Okay. Well, and now I'm going to use that consumable. Yes. Yes. Give me that delicious willpower back. I bet you that's the file. I don't know. What is this?
Battery's dead.
The battery's dead. If only there was a way to charge it.
I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me...
The library was closed in 1935 following the construction of various university campuses. It was acquired by Miss Hazel Iverson in 1946. In 1960, Miss Iverson ceded it to members of the Gemini League, a resistance group fighting against English oppression from the cities of Hartford and New Haven. Since then, the Hartford Chantry has moved in, discreetly at first during the reign of Quentin King, and then openly since our prince, Miss Iverson, took the throne. The transfer of ownership was made official in 2014. This gift is a strong signal sent to the Warlocks by our prince. This place fulfills the rules imposed by its new owners and is an extension of the Hartford Chantry's domain. Our prince does not have jurisdiction there in the interest of cordial and diplomatic relations. Any kindred who enter the premises uninvited will be subject to the laws of the Hartford Chantry. The prince has informed the court of the risks involved in going to the Jefferson Library without approval, even though the relations of the Hartford Chantry are excellent. Am I in trouble? No, I'm good. The drawer closed and I got scared. Can I still look at this? I don't think so. It would take up all of my remaining willpower. I think that would be bad. Anyway, continuing to follow the scent of journey, I believe, is what I'm going to do. Can I read this? Is this lore? No. April Bosley.
Oh, you again.
Nice
What do you
office.
want?
I want to talk with you. Ooh, I want to knock over your
If Zeus
picture.
had chosen flower to reign over all others, the rose would be queen.
Anyway. Hi.
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
But the prince wants her. I'm not going to tell you. Do I need to repeat myself? The prince wants to see Journey. The prince. Anyway. I could use psychology, and I will fail. Or I can say, I won't tell anyone. What does Journey risk? Or drop it. So option 1, I won't tell anyone. Option 2, what does Journey risk? And option 3 to drop it. So 1, 2, or 3, everybody. All right, looks like 2 is gonna take it. So what does Journey risk?
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
Destruction?
yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like we can continue. We can say, I won't tell anyone, or we drop it. So, I won't tell anyone, 1, or I drop it 2. Do we want to keep asking April questions? Might be okay. What's the worst that could happen? What are consequences? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. 1. Let's do it.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm gonna drop it.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Have we learned
Yeah,
any
sure.
information yet about what's
What
going on?
attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Everyone's really holding it close to their chest, which is a very classic vampire move. What does this say? Andrew Strong. Something tone. Homecoming. Oh, Cook. I love Cook. What a great book. Funny stories. I love that. Funny stories. Ooh, on the far left there, it says moon.
Hazel's gonna want answers.
Moonlith. Ligeth. I think it's supposed to say light. It might be light, but it's misspelled. It's misspelled. What is this? It says... I don't know. I can't read it. It's a foot, though. That's a foot. John Game. Nice.
Bosley's looking for answers.
Okay, well, you won't tell me anything, so I'm gonna leave. Bye. I have a fart to follow. Ooh. Some fashion photos. Nice. Nice. Nice.
What a nightmare.
Should probably take the foot book for research. No other reason. For you, Bobby, I would. I would grab you the book and I'd be like, here you go, have the book. Okay, I have a choice. I could follow the fart or I could go upstairs. I'm gonna follow the fart. I'm gonna follow the fart. I gotta make progression. I don't think I've progressed very much.
Took the elevator to get here.
But I have learned a lot of lore. Yeah, Bobby, I got you. Yeah, the garlic breath. That's more apt. Did she leave? She just left? What? Wait, what? Did this just dead end me? Because I saw... Really? Okay, that's it. I'm going upstairs. Journey! I can't believe you would do that. I guess I'm exploring now. Look at that big ass door. It's huge. I can't open it. Oh, it's Haley again. God damn it. Oh, I found Fart up here. Okay, I guess she was up here. Hey. Plasma crown.
Oh, great. My shadow.
Whoa. Oh shit, it's lore, y'all. Big Alien King 1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the haunt. Welcome to the community. So glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Excerpt from the history of the Boston Camarilla. The first kindred in Boston was Madeline Coventry, a Tremere elder from the Winchester Chantry in 1635. Shortly after that, the Blue Bloods settled in the city and ruled the entire Massachusetts colony after driving out the Thaumaturges, the Bruja, Gangrel, and Malkav families took control of the city during the American Revolution in 1783. There is much confusion regarding the distribution of power, and the Tremere returned to the city and created the Boston Chantry. This was also a time when the Sabbat, active in Maine, began to attack Camarilla settlements throughout the Boston area. The Tremere chantries of Boston and Salem competed for dominance for almost half a century before the Salem colony was overtaken by the Sabbat in 1831. The children of Malkav took advantage of the turmoil and seized power in 1825. Quentin King III became the prince of the city until his death in 2014, having supposedly given in to the beckoning. Quentin King had to contend with the machinations of the Sabbat, the powerful Giovanni in Boston, and the British settlers who vied for his position. More than a century of secret alliances were forged to pit one group against the other and eventually defeat them by tearing each other apart.
Why is she keeping us at arm's length like this?
The prince kept the Sabbat horde at bay, in part by accepting the British support of William Biltmore, a number of American vampires who were unhappy with the British presence created by the Kindred of Liberty to oppose colonization, and in Hartford and in New Haven, resistance was organized under the name of the Gemini League. Wow. The beckoning freed the city from the British influence as well from the control of the children of Malkav. But perhaps the fact that London had not been responding for several years was the reason for the British withdrawal. In any case, Miss Hazel Iverson, a member of the KOL, naturally rose to the head of the domain, restoring Boston to its former glory. Long tarnished by her predecessor's collaboration with London, Boston was once again American, strong and free. Wow, that's a lot.
Why is she keeping us at arm's length like this?
Meanwhile, my sire is just talking to herself over here. Oh shit.
I wish I was outside instead of being cooped up in here.
Wow, look at that view. That's a good view. Hi, sup? Whoa.
I'm tired of waiting.
Is that how you hold a cigarette? Good job. Yeah, it is a donut desk. Wait, there's plugs in the center. How are you supposed to reach the plugs in the center of the desk? I have so many questions. So many questions.
So what exactly did Hazel want with you?
Oh shit. I suddenly regret starting a conversation with you, Hilda. I don't know if I should tell you anything, and yet I don't have an option to run away. Shit. Bobby, I want to be in the middle of the donut desk. I do too. We could like sit there and we could plug in like a s'mores machine and have secret s'mores while all the vampires around us, you know, have their meeting. Like, we're just here roasting marshmallows. They can't stop us because we're in the middle of the desk. They can't reach us. Anyway. Well, what is going on with... Wait a minute. What is going on with MM's eyes? Well, look at her blink. What is happening? What is going on? Anyway, okay, I'm not going to dwell too much on it. I'm just going to move on. I don't want to tell Hilda right now, so she doesn't even know.
I'm sorry, but this is between Hazel and me.
I can't believe it. Don't you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's asking for a little discretion, so what?
We haven't heard from anyone at the party all night. Many of our own didn't make it home. And she's still reigning through division. She's doling out information strategically.
That's true.
It's the worst possible thing to do in a crisis. And we needn't even mention how she treats the Primogen. She straight out refuses to see us.
Oh gosh, okay, let's do a vote, y'all. Type 1 in the chat if you want me to select, is she jealous or something? Or 2, if you want MM to say, that's worrying. ... Because I can see this turning into like a big fight. I feel like that first option might start a fight. We got 2 for 2. Going once. 3 for 2. All right, let's do it. That's worrying.
She's isolating herself. It's a bad sign. Hazel's gone completely paranoid. She asked me a ton of questions.
You understand why I'm worried?
I don't need this right now. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
All right. All right, well, that went pretty good. We are hungry. We should probably eat. Leaf through. Oh my gosh, so much lore. Hi, Nif! Hello! How are you doing? Thank you for the head pats. One of my collab friends for tomorrow. I'm really excited.
And now?
Hi, Godo. I'm spooky. I'm sure you meant good. I'm glad you're good. I'm also good. Yes. Oh, finally, on the London court. Based on the most recent information available, we can draw the following... Don't bonk me. It was good. It was funny. It was good shit.
I'm tired of waiting.
All right, we can draw the following conclusions. Although no official census was ever attempted at the turn of the millennium, it was commonly believed that there were many more than 200 vampires living in the greater London area. The city's massive size made it relatively easy for newcomers to come and seek their fortune while hiding from the court. As a deterrent, kindred who were not registered with the London court were considered to be fair game for the Scourge and other bounty hunters who could practice diablerie. This practice often deterred newcomers as it had come to involve even the upper echelons of the London Camarilla. Indeed, Queen Anne herself was a practitioner of diablerie, and for a long time she took every opportunity to claim the blood of undesirables. In 2008, mortals reported an uptick in forensic anomalies, including bodies that temporarily appeared dead. At the same time, the same report was made by a team in charge of a human trafficking case. Thus, these new anatomical suspects are referred to as the infected. It is believed today that this information, which is the most recent in our possession, has been cross-checked by several structures in the country, but must not have been taken seriously by Queen Anne. London fell the following year, as did Vienna. Nothing more was heard of them overnight. There is no kindred left to tell us what happened. Communications have been cut off since then, as they are too risky. The story of the fall of London gives us hope that mortals believe that they have finished us off. Until then, the Camarilla must build an even stronger and more robust masquerade. Oh, hell yeah. So that's the fall of London. Essentially, vampires there fucked around and found out.
Why is she keeping us at arm's length like this?
I really like the description of it, though, where it's like, no vampire lived to tell the tale. It's very cool. It brings mystery to it, because, like, maybe some vampires did escape. Oh, I love it. I love it.
A book about alchemy?
A book.
That's a weird thing to keep.
And it's closed. How dare. Ooh, I like this book. It's organized. Ah, shit. I need to be educated to read it. I'm not educated. Fuck. I want to read the book.
Annals on the First Inquisition. How morbid.
It's also closed. How dare. Treatise on Thaumaturgy, also known as blood sorcery. This discipline combines it's not a word you say out loud very often. Vitae and mortal sorcery. There are no known limits to the type of rituals created by the Tremere or their fields of application. We will focus here on the different branches of this science, which is not exhaustive because few can testify to the secrets of the Blood Witches. The path of blood, where the powers of Vitae can be manipulated. The ritual, where thaumaturgical formulas with innumerable effects are invented and jealously guarded. I'm not gonna lie, if I were to be a player in a Vampire Chronicle, I would probably make a Tremere. I want to play as a blood sorcerer so bad. So bad. It sounds like so much fun to me. Also,
I'm tired of waiting.
I like these chairs. Look at these chairs. Each one's different. This reminds me of The Fifth Element. Look at all these chairs. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. She's still
Why
smoking.
is she keeping us at arm's length like this?
Vitae? Could be Vitae. Vitae, Vitae. I like Vitae more. Yeah. Alright. Back to the mission at hand. We're following Garlic Breath. Jara Drury. Oh, wait. Who's Jara? Jara's someone. I could go there. Or I could keep exploring. There's so much, like, to look at in this brutalist architectural nightmare. Oh, he has an office too, Dejan? It's locked, though. Alright, fine. Fine. I will go into this room. No return. No return action. Choices marked with that indicate there's no going back. Before selecting one of these options, make sure you're done with the area you're exploring. I love this. Holy shit. I love this. This is kind of like a hey. Hey. This is your last chance. I like that. I do. Not sure if there's a job like this in Vampire, but bounty hunters that hunt their kind for violating... Oh, absolutely. I want to say... I have to actually, hold on. We can look at that. Haha, I have the codex. Cause yeah, if things get really bad, the prince will usually call for a blood hunt. And depending on the circumstances, all vampires could be on alert to watch like the Masquerade breacher and like bring him to vampire justice, or maybe have permission to diablerize them. It's rare. It's rare. But there are people within the sect that I believe do that. So let's see. It wouldn't be the Primogen. I'm thinking like because they use the word harpy. Hold on. Damn it! And they stay open too? I hate it. Okay. Worlds of Darkness. The Beast. Blood Bond. Blush of Life. Vessel. Coterie. Diablerie. Okay, let's look. An act reviled by most vampires. Diablerie involves drinking another vampire dry. Okay, that doesn't have what I'm looking for. Hunger. Kindred. Masquerade. Chantry. Retainer. Institute. Okay, it doesn't seem to have it here. But a certain ranking of the Camarilla would be sent out to deal with Masquerade breachers. Like, they're fixers. They might have a more official name. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. But fixers. Fixers is absolutely a job one can do in the Camarilla, where your entire gig is to find vampires who fucked around and find out, and you're the one to bring them to heel, sort of deal. Do I need a snack? Actually, let's see if I can get a snack. That is an excellent, excellent question. What's over here? Beryl Underwood, Richard Dunham, Hilda McAndrews.
Nope. Can't go through there.
Nope.
It's locked.
Okay. But yeah, I'll go back. The only thing that sucks is this is as fast as I move. Just a casual shimmy sham. But I know kind of a shortcut, so that's helpful. But yeah, the more that I think about it, when I was looking at story hooks, one of the story hooks was absolutely for a group of Camarilla fixers. Because it's kind of fun where it's like, hey, here's this vampire. He's caused a Masquerade breach. Go fix it. And then you have to investigate and then solve the issue, which can be fun. Oh yeah. What the hell's your deal, Abigail? You're so sus.
Can I help you?
All right.
I've got stuff to do.
I got
See you
stuff to
later.
do. I got a vessel to sample. All right. Okay, so I just have to secure a safe place. And then I'll go say hello to that lady. Is that guy still there? Yeah, he's still there. He can stay there. That's okay. You'd think vampires would have started blood donation drives? Yep. If you think it, it probably is a thing.
Do you want us to...
Yeah.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Yes. Right, and now I have to do the mini game. Okay. I think that's a good place to stop. I think it's a good place. Yeah, I did it. Hello, Hurricane. How are you doing? All right, more sanguine. Ooh, I'm down to 2 hunger. Awesome. Awesome. And I'll slowly saunter my way back to the point of no return. Can I go this way? Great. No. Okay, cool. I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking. I'm feeling pretty excited. This game is fun. It's not a perfect game, but it's it's helping scratch a vampire itch and offer inspiration for a chronicle that I'm working on. So I'm very excited. Can I go this way? Sup? Hello. Hi. Can I just walk by you? Is that cool? No, you're blocking the way? Fine.
Let me know if I can help you.
Fine. Be that way. All right. To the point of no return. Let's go. I guess I didn't find the file though, but I don't know if you needed education for that. Darn it.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Okay, so yeah, I just need to calm down, think about this situation. We can work this out.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not.
That'll be fine.
Everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Oh, we got a big choice, everybody. We got a huge choice. We could take her to the prince, or we should tell her she should run. So, Type 1 in the chat for take her to the prince. Type 2 for she should run. Holy shit. This is a huge decision to make. This is huge. What would you want to do? What do you want to see? All right. We're telling Journey to run. Oh, this is going to get spicy, I think. Okay. Yeah, Journey, you should run. You should run. You should run. You should probably run.
Honestly, you'd better get out of here.
What? What are you talking about?
Holy shit. What is this? Confrontation. In a confrontation, you must fight to convince the other person. The result of a confrontation has an impact on how the story will play out. Ooh, okay. Stages. A confrontation has a certain number of stages. The number depends on the goal of the confrontation. Each stage ends with either a win or a miss. A miss. There is a maximum number of misses allowed for each confrontation. If you exceed the number, you lose the confrontation. And it looks like we have 3 misses allowed. So, any more than 3 misses, and that's it. We fucked up. All right.
I can't just run away. Do you know something I don't?
Oh, shit. Okay. The court's gonna pressure Hazel or make her think I have evidence against her, so lie. And I could focus here, but the chance of failure, is high. It might be worth trying to gamble on, but it's high because I'd have to focus. Currently, we're at a 0% chance of success, with the opponent having a 30% chance of success should they focus. So, oof, it might be rough. And then the third option is there's a lot of talk going on behind her back. So, what do we think, everybody? Do we want to do option 1? Type 1 for the court's going to pressure Hazel. Oh, Hazel being the prince. The court's going to pressure Hazel being like, we hate Journey. Or 2, and we'll try the gamble of make her think I have evidence against her. Or 3, there's a lot of talk going on behind her back. Here we go. The court's going to pressure Hazel.
Hazel feels threatened. And rightfully so. If her court senses she's weak, they'll press the advantage. Do you know how that will end?
It's just another day at the races, Mem.
Oh,
Hazel
we missed.
doesn't shout it from the rooftops, but I can assure you, she's knee-deep in it every day.
That was a miss.
Still, she calls the shots. She can take the pressure.
Jay, you should listen to me.
I know the court better than you do.
Let's say Hazel doesn't want to hurt you. Others could change her mind.
Who would? Honestly, who would stand to gain something from my death?
Oh. Hey, Jay, listen. They all want this journey to end. Get it? Your name is Journey. No. Oh my gosh. Hello, a weird teen. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the haunt. Welcome to the community. Thank you for following. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Holy crow! Gliz the Oni! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the haunt. Welcome to the community. So happy to have you. Welcome. All right, so Journey asked, who would stand to gain something from her death? Now, we didn't find any evidence toward that, I don't think. Not too much, no. And who the heck is Beryl? I don't think we met Beryl? We might have. We might have, and it just didn't stick in my brain. But April, absolutely, we did. April was the one who told Journey that she needed to find some evidence. So I'm not sure April would benefit from Journey's death. She's trying to help Journey. Hilda. Oh. Kingmaker, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's so heckin' kind and sweet. Thank you. I just realized you gifted it to my bot. Oh no. Oh, but thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do have a sub goal. It's kind of twofold. When we hit 35 subs, I'll get another animated emote unlocked, which I'm very excited for. And once we hit that goal, I'm going to plan a karaoke stream. One of the songs being the Weird Al parody of American Pie, which I have memorized and will never leave my brain, no matter how hard I try. So yeah, so thank you so much. Spooky Wookie Bot, you better like your emotes. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn bot. Thanks again. All right. So, Hilda is the sire. Actually, oh shit. Hilda is a good option because Hilda doesn't like Journey because Hilda is sad. Hilda used to be with MM. They were dating. They were, you know, they were together. They were an item, but they are no longer. And then enter Journey, who's been helping MM and is there for MM. So maybe Hilda would like Journey to be dead. Now we need bot commands that use the emotes. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. And then Dejan. Dejan doesn't like Journey because his child was at the party and he's really worried about his child. But to gain? I'm not sure. So, and Beryl, I'm not even sure. I think Beryl might be Caleb's child, maybe, but I don't know too much about him. So, I'm thinking Hilda. I'm gonna say Hilda. What do we think, chat? Do you agree? Do you agree? Should I go with Hilda? Say yes or no. Speak! Hilda? Alright. I'm thinking about it. I think it's a really good option. I feel good about it. I do. I feel like I logicked it out. I'm either right or I'm wrong. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hilda!
Look, I'm sorry, but actually Hilda could benefit from this.
Watch me get it wrong. Oh no.
What the hell did I ever do to her?
Nothing. But she's never liked me spending time with you.
We did it! Woo! Woo! We won a stage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, confrontation. Final stage. To win a confrontation, you must take it. Make it to the final stage and win. In case of a miss during the final stage, the stage is repeated until the confrontation is won or lost.
What a witch.
Yeah. She can be a bit of a bitch sometimes.
If I run, people will think I'm guilty and that I want to leave the Camarilla. But you can't leave the Camarilla.
Yes, we can.
Oh.
I know people who can help you. Anarchs. Don't underestimate them. They've held out against the Cam for a long time now.
Do you realize what it would mean to really run away?
I just know what's gonna happen to you if you stay here.
But if I leave, they'll call for a blood hunt.
MM is messing with fire. So much so, I'm so scared. I can't move, everybody. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. What the fuck is MM talking about? Ah! 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 Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Avoca, thank you so much for the horror string jump scare. That snapped me right out of it. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so I want to make this final choice, but I am so sorry. I gotta go to the washroom so bad. I gotta go so bad. So give me one moment. I'm just gonna quickly BRB and then we'll choose an option. I just feel bad because it's so close to the end of stream, but man, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So I'll be right back. Promise. That was pretty quick, huh? Woo! All right. So. Dang it. First option is education, which I don't have any of. Damn it. Second is an intimidation option, which I also don't have, so I can't choose. All right, so we could choose the Anarchs will help her, which might not be too comforting, given her initial response of, yeah, the camera's gonna call a blood hunt, and that's no good. We can do rhetoric, and we do have willpower, so we could attempt. It is risky. It's a risky option. Make her believe you'll join her. We could choose it's better than destruction. Or this option. This option's good. It's green. We have a chance. And I could focus to make it even more powerful. I could choose she needs to trust me. Ooh, I like that last option. Because I can focus it to make it even higher chance of success. Which means I should win, right? So, let's do it this way. Option 1, type 1 for the Anarchs for helper. Type 2 to make her believe you'll join her for a high, this is a very risky option. The rhetoric option, I will focus it, but chance of success is bad. I could do option 3, it's better than destruction. Or I could do option 4, she needs to trust me, and I can soup that up. I think that's our best bet. Oh my god, if I go 6 willpower, 100%. 100% chance. Let's do it. Let's do it. 100%. Let's go. She needs to trust me.
Damn it, Jay. You know you can trust me. If you're ever gonna listen to me, just once in your whole fucking unlife, now's the time. They'll destroy you if you stay. You have to run.
You sure about this?
I'm sure.
All right then.
We did it! Woo!
How do I go about this?
Where do I go? I'll go back to see the prince. That'll buy you some time. Don't waste a second. Don't go back to your office. You have to disappear right now.
But what about you? What are you going to say? You're risking everything for me.
Don't worry. Hazel has nothing on me. You're going to the Anarchs. I'm going to contact Saul. She'll come and get you at the club in Roxbury.
Is it just me, or is this not the first time you've done this?
I don't think we've got time for that.
You're right. We're doing this.
We're just like, fuck you, Hazel. Fuck you. We're outie. Wow. I think this is going to be interesting because I'm scared. I have no idea how this is going to end up. Wow. Wow. All right. So yeah, MM and Journey are just like, actually, fuck this. We're outie. Okay. So I think I messed up on the first selection with MM and I chose Investigator because I forgot. I didn't realize that you could do this. So that's my bad. But I did choose Knowledge and Skills for MM. So I'll choose a different one for Leisha here. So we have Leisha, an unstable seer. From madness sometimes comes great clarity. A wise prince knows how to recognize this rare talent in their subjects and gives them the recognition that others deny them. Oh my gosh, I just noticed like the sub, how small the text is. Way to go, Planchette. Way to glow. It's my fault. I gave the bot its name. Anyway, so choose a profile. So Jack of all trades is a profile that focuses on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Okay. A veteran, a profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. That could be useful too. I could see that. I could see a use. And then free. Profile with no pre-attributed points. I think free is maybe like a new game plus. Like maybe once you've got a master for the game and you're like, okay, I got the feel. I know what kind of build I'm going for. I want free. So with that, I think I'm going to go Jack of all trades with Leisha. That sounds good to me. So that's what I'm going to pick for her for this run. I have 0 available experience. Great. Great. So it looks like I got 2 points in physical, 2 points in social, 3 points in mental, which is pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of costs. I mean, I'm interested to see how the experience is dealt out. We got security, we got technology, we got deduction, rhetoric, persuade. She has persuasion. We could persuade! Finally. Finally, we can persuade. Excellent. And her disciplines. Aspects. Obfuscate. And dominate. I like it. I like it. Okay. So yeah, Auspex is the same that MM has, where it heightens the 5 senses, not senses. Oh my gosh. We have Obfuscate, which is one of my favorite disciplines of all time. It's the discipline that allows you to move around undetected and to mimic someone else. And Dominate, the ability to command others and turn them into puppets. Wait, lore? There's lore. It won't let me look at the lore. Okay, anyway. Oh. Apply. I'm happy with this. This works for me. Yep.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
Sugar
I
fangs?
haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
I can say I don't remember or say nothing. Maybe letting the prince know that she or they don't recall what happened. That might be an issue. Full moon? Full moon? I think I'm gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say nothing for this one.
You're not like
Oh, you're right. It is a full moon. Oh, no.
Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
No, nothing at all. Lie. Or yes, but it's got nothing to do with it. Oh, now I'm interested. Ooh, I'm gonna say the second one.
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
Oh shit, I have to choose something? She doesn't trust them? Shit. That's the first time a timer was there.
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
The kid's face.
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Wow. I think that effect is supposed to be obfuscation. And it makes me laugh because when I was role playing, if you used obfuscation and used a door, it automatically took you out of obfuscation. So the fact that she used it or they used it, and it's like, haha. Oh, they were there. Oh. The scandal! Stay focused. Give in to the premonition. Oh no. Stay focused.
Fucking way. Shit.
Oh man.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Oh my gosh.
Come and find me when you're done.
Oh my gosh.
I hope Journey hasn't come looking for the same thing as me.
The kid's voice, I can't deal. Okay, so I just want to clarify one thing. So last thing I'll do before end of stream is I will read Leisha's backstory, because we haven't done that yet. So, the Prince's Seer, a Malkavian embraced in 1939, Generation 12, and no sire listed. Interesting. That which remains. Oh, hi, Spooky. How are you? Leisha's story is nothing more than a collection of fragments due to her memory impairment. She remembers that she is from France, near Lyon, and that Dr. Richard Dunham is her psychiatrist, as he has always been. She knows that he saved them from the war in 1939, both her and her daughter, Halsey. He made it possible for them to join the Boston court, held at the time by Quentin King, a child of Malkav like them. The rest is nothing but light and shadow. Leisha knows the names and sometimes even the stories of those around her without knowing exactly how or why. Currently sick. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. Because, yeah, being sick sucks. She remembers Quentin King, the previous prince, and his legendary obsessions. And more recently, Hazel, the first year of her rise to power. Leisha remembers her warmly and fondly, despite only knowing her for a single year before leaving to be put into slumber out of the Malkav Institute of Boston, as prescribed by Dr. Dunham. Leisha suffers from sudden visions where the present moment and possible futures bleed into one another. She fights her gift in order to be fit to take care of Halsey. However, this does not serve the prince's plans, as Hazel views this power as a way to master fate and bolster her ambitions. No distractions. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, so now I want to know more about Halsey. Okay, so yeah, Halsey is a vampire child, a Malkavian, embraced 1939, Generation 11. Halsey is Laisha's daughter. Her Malkavian nature has kept her mind that of a little girl. For Halsey, everything must be a game, hide and seek, a story. But above all, everything must be done with her mother, from whom she does not like to be separated. Halsey is 11. Laisha is 12. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That means potentially, Halsey is Laisha's sire. Potentially. No, generation is the generation of the vampire. So if you're generation 12, you're just the 12th generation of vampire, going all the way back to the first generation, which I believe was Cain, I think. I have to brush up on my vampire history, but yeah, it went from Cain, and then from there it went to eventually the Seven, which formed the 7 clans of... There's more than 7, isn't there? I'm not sure, I'll have to check, but yeah, there's 7, and then they branched off into more, and then it just got crazy from there. So yeah, she's not 12, I don't think. I have no idea how old this kid is. All I know is that the kid's voice is a smidge annoying. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me just see if I can save. Are you sure you want to turn? Can I save? I guess we'll see where this picks up next time I play it. But for now, I'm gonna have to end it there. That 12-year-old looks like a grown-ass lady, yeah. It's a little different, it's a little different. Also, hello, Graham, hello. Unfortunately, you made it in time for the end of stream, but I'm still happy to see you. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. I am really interested in the story of this game, despite, you know, the weirdness. There's some, you know, the models, the textures, things, you know? Wait, I have to wait. Boop! There we go. Excellent. Excellent. But yes, that was our taste. Our first delve into Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. What did you all think of it? Do you like it? I know the graphics are rough. I think my biggest complaint, aside from the lack of facial animations, is just the textures. I don't know why they decided to give everything such a corduroy texture that makes it distort and look strange from a distance. That's my biggest complaint. But aside from that, the story seems really interesting. I'm interested in like the politicalness of it. The story that we've taken on, that's going to get interesting and messy. I think that's going to get messy. Because it's a big deal to just be like, yo, Camarilla, we're out. We're leaving. No big deal. Journey was right. They could call a blood hunt on Journey. Because, yeah, if they learn that she just, like, ran. If they didn't have any reason to suspect her, they absolutely do now. So I'm so interested to see how that goes. Maybe is right. Maybe she can protect her with the Anarchs. It'll be exciting because then we'll get to learn more about the Boston Anarchs. There's so much. So yes, I'm planning to continue this game every Thursday. So if this interests you, I'd love to see you next Thursday for more Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. And like I said, I'm kind of using this as inspiration for a chronicle that I'm writing. I hope to one day have a tabletop roleplay game of Vampire on stream. I think it would be so much fun. So next time, if you have any questions about anything vampire related, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. And of course, if I don't have the answer, I can always look it up and then answer later on. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. I've been playing Vampire for a while, so yeah. There's some things lore-wise I don't know, but like I said, I can find anything. I'll find the answer. Yes. And yeah, tomorrow I am doing a collab I am doing a collab with Nif Taco, Asabora, and Spiko Live, who's hosting it on his Twitch channel. Here is the graphic for that once again. Oh, yes. Let me just give a shout out to Spiko. So, yeah, tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST, I'm going to be playing Monster Prom. I'm playing Blue, and I'm so excited. I've never played Monster Prom before, so it should be really interesting. It should be good. Should be a good time, and I'd love to see you there. So yeah, check out Spiko Live, give Spiko Live a follow, and yeah, I'm gonna romance someone. Will I stop someone else from romancing someone? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Yes, hype. So I hope to see you all there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. Like I said, I've never played Monster Prom before, so I'm very, very excited. And the other people who I'm collabing with, they're all so nice. A bunch of nice folks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yes. And aside from that, my normal streaming schedule is Mondays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. PST. Mondays, I'm still playing Resident Evil Village. I think we're getting in toward the end of the game. My chat last time was guessing maybe 1 or 2 more streams. So if you'd like to see how Resident Evil Village ends, please join me on Monday. I'd love to have you there. It would be a really, really great time. If you'd like to keep up with my stream schedule, you can join my Discord, !Discord, or you can follow me on Twitter, !Twitter. I keep my schedule up to date in both of those places. I also have a YouTube channel where I store all my VODs. And I have shorts, and slowly but surely there will be more edited content coming out. One of the things I'm excited on, that is I've been working on, is a Scream compilation for my Resident Evil playthrough. Every time I freak out, every time I scream, which is a lot, I am putting into this big video. It's not that big, but I'm really excited for it. It's funny. I think it's funny, and I mean, it's important to like your own stuff, right? So that's what I'm working on there. And yeah. So if you stick with me for just a moment longer, I'm going to find us a raid target and we will go on a raid, and then I will let you all be on your way and have a wonderful weekend. So let me just take a quick boo. A boo, 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 boo. Okay, my cats are... I'm not sure if you can hear them in the back. They know it's into stream and they're so excited. They're running around. So, kids, you know. All right. So it looks like the raid target that I'm going to choose tonight is Sass Lambo. Sass Lambo is a lamb VTuber. They're so nice. And it looks like they're currently playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I think it's a standalone Borderlands game for like Tiny Tina's like Dungeons and Dragons DLC, but its own thing. It's a game I really want to play at some point because it looks like so much fun. So we'll go over there. We'll say hi to Sass Lambo. Get that underway there. Nice. And of course, I have raid messages. So if you're subbed, please feel free to copy paste this raid message. And if you're not subbed, oh wait, did it go? Hello? There we go. That's the raid message to copy and paste. And if you're not subbed, feel free to copy and paste this raid message. We'll go over there. We'll say hello. He always has a lovely raid video to share too. Like, he's freaking cool. He's cool. He's the coolest lamb I've ever met. Heckin' awesome. So yeah, and you're very welcome. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Thank you, Kingmaker, for the gifted sub once again. Thank you. I really appreciate all your support. It means a lot. So, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you tomorrow for Monster Prom on Spiko's stream. All right? So until then, have a wonderful rest of your night, okay, everybody? Take care.